too close to my face. I don't even know. Okay, that's better, but that's a lot of ceiling. I don't know. I'm trying to get this camera right, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me. Hold on. Mm, Y'all gotta look at the ceiling light for a minute. The what is that called? The ceiling fan. While I try to get this camera set up right, because it was way too low. Okay, that's better. Much better. Yeah, much better. All right, y'all. Let me see. Okay, so we are live. Let me see. Oh, there my little. I was looking for my glass case and all that stuff. Whew. My little water bottle. I can't lose my vitamins. I'm gonna leave that bottle alone right where it is. All right. Hey y'all, we are here to talk about making some money. Stop overthinking. It is 2026. I was about to say 2025. It is 2026. And if you're anything like me, making some extra money is exactly what is necessary in these times. I posted on my Facebook page yesterday. Job security is what did I say? Job security. Where's my cell phone? Uh, job security. Something about job security. I'm gonna tell you what I said in a second because it came off the cuff. All right. Tell y'all what I said yesterday. It was about job security and um, basically income. But I am Tanya. Let me reintroduce myself for those who don't know who I am. I'm Tanya, and on this channel, I know y'all are probably used to seeing lifestyle content, but this is what I say: a lesson from my layoff. Job security is temporary. Income security is built. Um, so I decided to change my page up some because I normally just post about lifestyle stuff, and so let me mute my phone. It's 2026. It's time for people to stop being broke. If you don't want to be, you don't have to be. There's options, there's ways. And getting hit with a layoff, it really was something. It was something that I never expected that I would be a part of. Like that's not a club that I would want anybody to join. But I think the saving grace is that I do have the opportunity to create income. I do have a backup plan. So that is what is most important, having a backup plan. And I like to tell people all the time, one job is fine, but if you can create your own additional stream of income, that's even better. And digital marketing is exactly what I'm doing. So you're gonna see on my page a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be talking really about a lot about my layoff, the process, how I'm getting through it. Eventually, I'm gonna probably share some numbers of what the income is that I'm bringing in. But right now, I'm definitely going to talk to y'all about digital marketing because a lot of people feel like it is oversaturated. It's not. It's not. Yes, a backup plan is definitely a good thing. And this one, like digital marketing, is so simple because you can do it directly from your phone. Like you don't have to have all this fancy equipment. I do have lights because I like to go live. I like to talk to people about it. I like to share my computer screen so that I can show y'all the things that I'm learning. But backup plans, a must, absolute must. And jobs like I hate to put this on every job. I shouldn't put it on every job, but we cannot depend on anybody's company, honestly, because sometimes when these jobs, they have to look at their bottom line. So my position, child, let me tell you what happened. I logged into work on a Monday morning. When I logged in, I because that Friday I was off, but I knew that this was once I saw my vice president on the screen, I knew what was coming. But I was like, I know the hell I'm not about to get fired. But then I seen the HR lady come on, and I was like, "Yep, I'm about to get fired." And so then he came on. He was talking about how the company is going through some changes. They're eliminating some positions, and it just so happened to be one of the positions being eliminated was mine. So our team, well, the team that I was on, lost 13 people. Another team lost 27. Another team lost 20. And that was not what I was anticipating that Monday when I logged into work. These jobs, they look at their bottom line, they go through transitions, and I was in the healthcare field. That should tell you something else. It's not just random companies that are doing layoffs. I was in healthcare, insurance. Yeah, I was an analyst in the insurance field, and it's for a big name company, a big brand, and we provided insurance. What I did was, I can't go deep into what I did, but let me just say I was reporting on doctors as well as patients who were potentially committing fraud. So I just say it like that. And so they eliminated positions. That was just on in one department. The other departments, they did it, and our company is this side of the company, it's centered around the senior community. So that is Medicare and Medicaid. So I got laid off, and because the company's losing money because of what's going on. And I'm not going to make this a whole political thing, but what I will say is a lot of the companies in the healthcare field are having to trim the fat because there's a financial loss there. And then when you think about private sector, a lot of those companies, they look at the bottom line, and there are so many, I've seen so many people's videos on YouTube where they have gone to work and found out that they were getting laid off, and it was not even something that had been brewing that they thought. And so me being put in that same lane of being laid off, I didn't get concerned. Number one, because it was a stressful job. While I enjoyed the half of the team, well, I enjoyed half of the team that I worked on. Um, I will say that it led me into having high blood pressure, which I had never suffered from high blood pressure ever. I was put on two medications, and then my doctor, my primary care physician, wanted to take me out of work because my blood pressure was so high. It was so high that I was actually in stroke numbers. Yeah, I'm 51. I'm 51 years old. And my blood pressure was so high that my doctor was thinking about, well, he actually told me you need to go out and with because you're not in a good place. The sad thing was, one, I didn't have the amount of time in on the books, the amount of PTO that I would have needed. Secondly, it would have taken a whole lot of paperwork to get FMLA. Third, I did not have enough documentation from a therapist nor my physician that would have allowed me to get the paperwork done because the company requires documentation and a certain amount of hours and a certain amount of diagnosis for you to take that time. I didn't have all of that. So there was no way for me to actually take the time that I needed to get my health back in order. So what did I do? I just had to keep praying and pushing. And I'm not a crier over work. And I've said this before, but that job had me in tears. I was literally in tears to the point where my husband was like, "You got to stop crying over work." And I can't. I'm so emotional about it because of the things that were going on and the stress. The money was great, but being in the atmosphere, and I was a work from home employee, it was kind of toxic. So, how is it that you're working from home? You're in a toxic environment. You now have high blood pressure to the point where you're on two medications and your doctor wants to take you out of work. That's where I was. So for about a year and a half, I had praying and been asking God to give me something else, show me another path, show me somewhere else where I should be that's going to be better for my health. I can be more mentally and focused and mentally and physically prepared to be with my family. I won't have like every Sunday. Let me tell you, every Sunday, even though football season, as much as I love football, I would get so down by like 5 o'clock because I knew Monday morning was coming and I didn't know what was going to be coming at me Monday morning. The work in and of itself was not difficult. It was very interesting work. But when you're on a team and you're working with people who are toxic, you never know what's coming. And that's the type of environment. So I was bringing toxicity into my home through my computer via the workplace. So when I got the meeting with my man, well, with my VP and the HR lady, I kind of wasn't sad when they told me that they were eliminating my position. I After I got off of that call, I was like, girl, where's your emotion? Like, why do you not feel, where are your feelings? I didn't have any. I think I may have been numb for a very short time, but for the most part, I was okay. And I think that it was one of those unconventional answered prayers where God answered my prayer. Because I told him, and I really was saying, take me out of here if that's not where I'm supposed to be. Not take me off the earth, but put me where I need to be. Put me where you best see fit for me to be. And if that's out of this company, then that's what it is. And that's exactly where I am. And a whole year and a half later, and let me tell you, I've been laid off. It happened on February the 2nd. That's when I got laid off. It became effective February the 5th. But when I logged off on February 2nd at 10:30 a.m., that was it. I did not log back in the rest of the week for what? I don't work here no more. So it's been almost a month. And when I tell you my blood pressure numbers have gone down, I have not had the headaches. I have not had the stress in my neck. I have not had the back aches. The only back pain I have is from laying on that couch over there relaxing too hard. So I say all that to say sometimes we are in situations and we need to be removed and we won't remove ourselves because of the dependability. Like we're depending on that paycheck to paycheck, we're depending on the insurance from that company, we're depending on our 401ks, we're dependent upon something that's in someone else's hands. And so and of course I was forced to leave that dependency. And here I am now. Have I been applying for jobs? Absolutely. Who doesn't? But at the same time, I'm like, girl, you have your own company. You got a whole brand. You have a whole digital marketing background. And my background, not education wise, but I have been into digital marketing for quite some time. And now I'm like really taking it seriously. So I was thinking I need to come up here and share with y'all. I know that, a lot of people may not want to hear about business building, but business building is where a lot of us should put our brains because I don't want anybody to end up like me. And I know that some companies are firing people, not even just giving them the layoff, where you're actually getting a severance package. Because thank God I did get a little severance package. It's not a huge one, but something is better than nothing until I start bringing in day to day income. Like I had a good day of sales yesterday. But until I get them like every single day, which I know that that's coming, why not share what I'm learning and how I'm making money without having to depend on somebody else's paycheck, somebody else's job? I know that there are some of y'all out there who are robbing Peter to pay Paul, been there, still there, because this Virginia Dominion Electric, they are crazy. Virginia Natural Gas, they are even crazier. So therefore, you trying to figure out get a balance of, okay, I'm gonna put this much towards my light bill, this much toward the gas bill. It's crazy. All this meanwhile, you still have groceries that you gotta buy, gas for your automobile, insurance for your automobile. If you're renting, you still got rent to pay. If you got a mortgage, you got a mortgage to pay. There are bills. Bills ain't going nowhere. Bills are gonna be here until bills ain't here no more. And that's when the earth is done. So we all have bills to pay. And why not have an additional stream of income to help you pay those bills, right? I'm telling y'all, I refuse to ever rely just on a company ever again. I'm just not doing it. And I'm not gonna allow another position to take place where my health is now in jeopardy. I'm just not doing it. And so I'm up here, y'all, because I want y'all to stop overthinking it and start earning. And that's what my title is: Stop Overthinking and Start Earning. It is not as hard as people think it is. I used to think digital marketing was all about tech, and it's really not. There are some technical pieces, but what I am doing, it is not, there's no tech to it, and I'm loving it. So I am using products that are already created and just reselling them. Yeah, I'm just reselling products that are already done for you. They're like templates, journals, um, ebooks, e-courses. So let me backtrack. So I know that there are some people out there, but y'all can drop in the comments. If you know what digital marketing is. Two, if you don't know what digital marketing is, just put a two. And I'm gonna tell y'all anyway, just in case, because I know some of y'all are shy, and it's all right to be shy. So, digital marketing is a product or service that is housed in a device that you can turn around and resell. Some of these items are ebooks, courses online, guides online, PDFs, emails, digital journals, digital planners, like digital cookbooks. All that stuff is considered a digital product because it's in your device and you scroll to get to it. You can print some of those things out, making them a physical product, but they originated as a digital product. When you think of Etsy, people are selling like appliques and different PDFs and ebooks and things like that on Etsy. Those are all digital products. Another thing that's a digital product. How many times are you out and driving and paying attention to billboards? Y'all know back in the day, billboards were everywhere where they were promoting, like if you near a mall, you see a mall, then you might have like the stores or whatever. Or if you see a TV station, they might have a billboard or TV show, or even a product like a coffee or some kind of new lotion, or all kinds of random billboards. Right now, you're not, I know I'm not seeing a whole lot of billboards like talking about it. I am seeing a whole lot of ads though. When you get on these devices, you see ad after ad after ad. Sometimes they become kind of annoying, but you're gonna see ads popped up that they're using regular, everyday folks like me to promote. Like, this is a Vaseline chapstick. I just took the label off, but this is a Vaseline chapstick. You might see somebody up here saying, open it up, showing how it rolls up. I got a piece of lint on my chapstick, showing you the top. Matter of fact, I did a video last night where I showed my skincare and I was just showing all the products that I use. You might see them putting on the thing to show you how smooth it goes on, then winding it down, snapping the top on, showing it to you. That is called user generated content or brand deal. One of the two. These companies are using regular everyday people to promote their products digitally because number one, it's going to last longer. Number two, it's going to get in front of more people. And number three, it's cheaper for them. They don't have to pay for their billboard. Then they got to pay somebody to they got to pay for the design of the billboard. They got to pay somebody to put the billboard up. Then they got to pay somebody to take the billboard down when they could get their products and pitch. You can be pitched to where they will ask you to create a video using their product, 15 seconds, 30-second video, write a caption about it, tell how you like the product, whether that's a voiceover or you're talking while you're using the product, and they can pay you. For example, there's a girl that I know, she got a brand deal for a company. They need her to do 3 videos, 25 seconds, I think it's 20 or 25 seconds each, and she's getting $500 per video. That's $1,500 for 3 videos. They definitely couldn't buy no billboard for $1,500 and then keep it up for an extended amount of time. So I say all that to say, you think about Amazon, Prime Video, Netflix, Hulu. What are some of these streaming apps? Tubi. All of these are streaming apps. They are all digitally. They're digital device, digital programs that are in your device, and so they are using they're using technology through your phones to sell their products all day long. Most of us are on our phones. I looked at my phone history one day and was embarrassed because I have been scrolling on my phone and it shows like a breakdown of whether it's your creativity, whether it's on social media apps, all that stuff. Oops, I'm about to break my glass table. Why was I on the phone for like 5.5 hours scrolling? That is ridiculous. I should be ashamed. I'm partially a little bit ashamed, but I was learning some too while I was scrolling. So if you can scroll, think about it. You're scrolling and you're watching. Like right now, y'all are watching me. If I was monetized, I would be getting paid from this video. I'm not monetized, so I'm not getting paid for it. But when you're on TikTok, when you're watching videos on Instagram and even on Snapchat and stuff like that, a lot of those people are monetized. So they're getting paid for you to watch them. Why are we not using this for ourselves? Why are we not committing to making some posts, putting some hooks over it, which is nothing but a bunch of words that talk about what you do and you making money off of it? That is all digital. That is digital. Easy peasy, as they say. It doesn't take a whole lot of work to do it. It does not take a whole lot of time, but it just takes commitment and consistency. And so I'm up here teaching y'all or sharing with you guys about digital marketing. I am in this community called SOB, not that SOB, Standing on Business. And it's in that community, you're going to learn about so many different things. People sharing their wins. There are so many people who, it's just the top of the year, y'all. It is just, might as well say it's March. There are people in this community who have already quit their jobs. What? I don't got laid off from a job, but these people have quit, literally quit their jobs because they are doing so well in this industry. There are opportunities after opportunities after opportunities. Like I told y'all earlier, you can create a product, use a product that's already created. Like I have a journal. It's called the Soul Reset. I used the already done for you template. The layout was already done for me. All I had to do was dump my information in it. I changed the colors, I changed the font style and size, but the template of how it's lined up was already there for me. So I used what was there. And now I'm reselling it over and over and over again. That easy. If you want to do like a weight loss journal or meal planning, what are some of the other popular things that are selling now? Goal setting, um, how people are, saving their money, how they're building their wealth. There are so many different guides and journals. If there are people who are out here who are charting like fitness programs, creating a workout plans for people, recipes, all kinds of journals and guides out there. The documentation is already there. All you have to do is put in your own words. So it's like the framework is there. And all you have to do is customize it for you, whatever it is your niche is, niche, however people say it. That's all you have to do is customize it to fit what it is that you're doing. Like my daughter, she's a fashion designer. So she's trying to thinking of creating possibly something like a guide or a plan that teaches the basics of sewing, such as like the basics of the sewing machine, and even you can put pictures in there like how to thread a bobbin and things like that. And then you can turn around and resell it. You can resell it on Etsy. You can resell it through your Instagram page. You can resell it here on YouTube. You can resell it on TikTok. So many places where you can create your own document and resell it, and it will just keep selling over and over again. The only thing that you have to do, continue to market it, continue to talk about it. And I'm gonna tell you this: don't keep talking about it to your friends and family, because not 9 times out of 10, they're not the ones who are gonna make you wealthy. They're not the ones who are gonna continue to contribute to your income. That's just the truth in the matter of it. I have been in entrepreneurship for years, and I have a core group of family members who have always supported me. My mama, my sister, and a cousin. And I have a large family. You heard I said 3 people: my mama, my sister, and a cousin. A cousin, not several cousins, but one cousin. Okay? That's just a little tip for you. Don't depend on your family and friends to constantly support you, because they will let you down. And you'll let yourself down thinking that you can depend on them. But also in this community, I'm going to share with y'all some of the wins that people are having. Um, People are making really good income in this. And again, all they're doing is, number one, they're reselling the community. And I know a lot of people are like, well, how do you resell the community? You post it on your stand store or your beacon store, and you talk about it like I'm doing right now, and you show the benefits of the community. There's so many benefits of the up there for you. Like say, that's one stream of income, reselling the community. Then, when you get into the community, you see several different courses. You can resell those courses. You can take one of those courses and put it in your store and resell it. And one of the examples is how to get into a medical career. That is a really popular thing right now, where you are going to the doctor's offices and picking up the medication and dropping them different places, or it's like you can go to people do their prescriptions, right? And you pick up prescription and you deliver them to the people. So people are learning about becoming a medical courier. Another thing, Turo. How many of you have seen all these luxury vehicles? And it's not all luxury. Like, if I had a decent car that I was not driving every single day, I could put it up and I could then become a rental car person, not a company. But that's what Turo is. You have an extra car or your own car. You keep it clean, you keep it serviced, you keep your insurance on it, and then you can rent it out. And there's literally a website that people go to, and they can rent out other people's cars. You then have your own rental service, and you're making money renting cars. So that's what Turo is. So I'm gonna share with you what standing on business looks like. I'm gonna first share y'all some of the winning posts. All right. And look, I open it up and automatically someone is up here. Finally made my first sale using SOB Medical Courier ebook. I'm so excited. All she did was took the Medical Courier ebook off out of the classroom, posted on her site, and she's selling it for $12.99. So she just sold a book that she didn't even have to recreate. All she did was downloaded the book to her website. And so there are so many things in here that you don't even have to do anything with them. You can take them from point A to point B. You take it off of here and you post it on here, and then you can make money on it. Vending machine business, box truck, logistics and driving. What are some of the other things in here? These are all streams of income whereby you can sell the course, but then if that's something that you want to do, then you can learn it for yourself too, and then you can get into that. So that is a whole nother stream of income. You can take one item and make several streams of income from that one item that you did not even have to create. Like, how easy is it? It's crazy how easy this is. Let's see. Let me get back over here. It's so crazy how easy this is, and what's crazier is how few people trust it. You trust your job every single day. I trusted my job. They let me go. They let some of my counterparts go as well. I get text messages from a couple of people who we were on the team together. They got let go. You just never know. You cannot completely depend, or you shouldn't depend on one source of income at any given time because it can be taken away from you just like that. And if you haven't saved up and built up a nest egg, then you're stuck in a place of what the heck am I gonna do now? I'm just saying. There's nothing wrong with an extra source of income. All right, so I'm gonna share this with y'all real quick. All right. So this is the community. Let me see if I can sit y'all on this stand. No, that's too low. I was gonna sit y'all on the little stand. That's my little herb garden in the window. If y'all don't pay no mind. I'm trying to sit y'all on this stand. Hold on, y'all. That way I won't have it. It won't be so wobbly. Okay, that's much better. All right. So this is our community standing on business. All right. Um, winning posts. Okay. So this lady, she set up her Etsy store. She wanted to thank everyone for helping her set up her Etsy store. Made my first sale. Hello, everyone. I'm new and just signed up last night. I went live today. Made my first sale. I only had a total of 3 people in there, but still made a sale. Beyond grateful. So it's very easy. And look at this number here: 10,800 people. This community just started in October of last year, and there are already this many people in the community. Connections and growth. Hello, SOB. I celebrate my first win. Nothing held me back but me. And a life was lifing just a little bit. She dusted herself off and made her first sale. And so there's her earnings right there, $100. And I know a lot of people are like, $100 ain't gonna be much, but hey, it's $100 more than she had. Here's this person right here. All right, so $1,500 for 3 videos. I was just talking about her. You'll receive 500 after you deliver the videos. So they're telling her once she delivers the videos, she'll be able to get the $1,500 for 3 videos. That's $500 for 3 videos. That's absolutely amazing. All right, let's see. This lady was in Disneyland and she was selling. She did a little video here. She went live on TikTok and she was selling while she was on vacation. And that's one thing I love about this. You can do it from anywhere. You can do it from if you're at a library and that's got a place where you can talk, you can do it there. If you are sitting at a park, you can go live and talk about it there. First sale without going live, just mostly posting content. So this lady hadn't even gone live. She's been posting content and she sold it for $111. And here's the thing, you can sell this community for as low as $100. So we all have different prices. So you will get 100% of the profits when you sell. When you sell this, you get $100. You get 100% of the profits. You don't have to share your profits with anyone. This person sold it, she made $100. This is Chris Moody, crossed $1,000 as a 100% faceless guy. So you can go faceless doing this too. He has not put his face on the camera, but he is selling. And you can see he's had 265 people have visited his store. He has 7 leads. That means he sold it seven times, and his total revenue is $1,009. People are doing very well. That was me. Did it afraid because I don't like going live on TikTok, y'all. I do not. I like it over here. Y'all are my comfort zone. I need to go live on TikTok, but y'all are my family over here. Y'all are my comfort zone. All right. So, first ebook created. Never give up. $10,000 in a month and a half. And I know for a fact that for some of y'all, that is unbelievable, but it is very possible. And if you look at his numbers, January 7th, 2026 to February 21st of 2026, he had 75 leads. And so he made $10,086. That is absolutely amazing. How many of y'all could stand to have that amount of money in your pockets? Now, let me tell you, Stand Store, it takes 7 days for them to deliver your money to your bank account. But I think I could wait 7 days to get 10 grand. At one pop, yeah, I could wait. First milestone hit. Official hit $1,000 milestone. This is the only beginning. So I'm so glad I came across this community. Next milestone loading. And the communication, I mean, the support and the congratulatories in this community are absolutely amazing. New member. Hey guys, I'm Miss Group. I'm so blessed to be around Moneymakers. Please follow me on TikTok. And then she put her name in there. Made sales. Let's see, this is, let's see, let me click on it. So her revenue, $551. That's how much she made from going live and selling her product. So these are just some of the wins, y'all. They come in, they come in, they come in. Look at this. $50,000 in 23 days. I'm literally in awe. Tears are literally rolling down my face right now. I just can't believe this. I started digital marketing 11 months ago. Started selling digital educational programs online and had a lot of success. But it wasn't until I got an SOB and started promoting it in January 6th of 25. That's when everything changed for her. I've helped over 500 people start this journey so they too can change their financial situation. It's about people helping people. And I hit my first 30,000 in the month of January, and now we are into February, and I've already made 50,000 in 23 days. That's her sales from February 1st to February 23rd, 50,000. Look at that. That is absolutely amazing. And then this is her January revenue, January 1st to February 1st, 30,000. That is crazy, but crazy in a good way. So these are just some of the wins, y'all. I just wanted to share some of the wins. And now I'm going to share with y'all what's actually in the community. I mean, in our classroom. Let me get back to the classroom. All right, so in the classroom, you're going to see these are our modules. And there are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20 modules. But of those 20 modules, one of them is locked, but I unlocked it. The Secrets to a Bag, this one is locked, but I did unlock it for myself because, like I said, I just told y'all I'm terrified of lives on TikTok. So I wanted to learn the secrets of going live on TikTok. So I did unlock this one, which was $7 and $7. If I can pay $7, I pay more than that going to Canes. So $7 was worth me learning some tips and tricks on how to go live comfortably on TikTok. All right, so we have our success starts here. This is where you start and learn about the community. Then this is another step of how getting the basics, getting your mind right. Because anytime you get to any type of business, you want to make sure that your mind is in the right place. Because if your mind is not in the right place, you're not going to continue with it. You're not going to continue with it. You have to have your mind in a good space so that you can be successful. And that's with anything in life. It is just not even just with your business. That's with being a good friend, being consistent, having your mind in a good place, being kind, being polite, showing yourself friendly so that you will gain friends. That is with anything in life. Get your mind right. The more positivity you put out there, the more positivity comes back to you. The more negativity you put out there, more negativity you're going to be surrounded around. So having your state of mind in the right place is going to always help you. Then this next module teaches you how to build your store on stand, build your store, whether it's a stand store or whether it is Beacons, which is another platform. I do Stand because I like the ease of using Stand. And yes, it does, I do pay $19 a month for it, but for the services that I get, it's not bad because I can list not only all of my affiliate products, but I can, of course, I can list my stand-on business that I earn 100% profit. So every time you resell this community, you get 100% profit. It's all your money. Nobody takes any. You don't have to worry about a portion of your proceeds going to this person or that person. Once you resell this community, if I sell it for $2.99, I get $2.99. The only thing I'm gonna not get is a small portion that goes to Stand Store, and that's for them housing my business. But right now, $2.99, all profit, mine, absolutely. Thank you. I'll take it every time. So you can resell the community on Stand Store. You can also post other links, like also in my Stand Store, I have the link to my website because some of you may know, some of you may not know. I also have an e-commerce brand. Learned about that through digital marketing. And my e-commerce brand is my pajama line. I have pajamas, I have slippers, and I have a journal. It's printed as well as digital. So I'm making money two ways off of a journal. I'm printing copies and selling it to people who prefer paper, pen, like to put pen to paper, but I'm also selling it digitally for those who don't mind like doing things on their device. Again, a digital product, something that can be sold. A digital product is a physical, I mean, it's a product or service that can be sold through your device. You can't touch it, you can't smell it, you can't taste it, you don't know the weight of it, but you can see it. That's a digital product. All right. And it becomes physical when you download it if you so choose to. All right, setting up your profile. You want to set up your profile in this store in this so that people can know who you are and what you do. Setting up a profile is not only on TikTok, but setting up a good profile on YouTube, setting up a good profile on Instagram. If you're on Facebook, if you're on Snapchat, you want people to come to look at your profile and be like, oh, okay, he or she is bossed up. Oh, okay, this is what they're about. This is the type of person that I'm attracted to their content. This is the type of person that I want to follow. Then here, this section teaches you about creating content, how to grow your followers, how to grow your followers. That could be on any platform, teaching you how to grow your followers. Because sometimes you want to, yeah, the follower count is good, but you want to get your followers up so that you can start getting engagement. Engagement is key because a lot of these platforms pay you off of engagement. I am a witness to Facebook paying. Now, I never thought about earning money on Facebook until I saw this lady said, she said, keep posting, get switch to your profile so that you can become monetized. So I did it just for the kicks and giggles. Child, I know it ain't a lot, but last month when they told me I earned $12.57, that was just from me randomly posting. People were giving me stars on Facebook, which counts for money. People were commenting, people were sharing my posts. So the more people share your posts on Facebook, the more they comment, the more you get stars on Facebook. You can earn money. This month so far, I don't know because I haven't looked at my monetization, how much I've earned, but I can tell you this: one video earned me 25 cents, and I was like, 25 cents off this one video. What dog? I might as well keep on posting because most of the times my videos will get 3 cents, 7 cents, but a whole quarter. Oh yeah, I feel like I'm in the big league now, honey. I'm in the big league. But back to standing on business. Like I said, module 7. This one is locked. So once you unlock it for the $7, you can learn tips and tricks on how to go live on TikTok. Creating your AI twin. I have an AI twin, and it was very easy to create. But you can create your AI twin. Say you want to be faceless, which is the next module over. If you want to be faceless on any of your platforms, you don't have to have your face on there, but your voice can be on there. Right now I'm considered to be going faceless because I'm showing you what's in the community without my face being on camera. So if you wanted to create a little small marketing video with an avatar that walks and talks, matter of fact, let me show you one of my avatars that walks and talks. Hold on one second. I'm going to cover the camera so I can open it up. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Mhm. Restore. Okay. AI folder. Get images. Okay. So this is my AI folder. These are all AI images that I've created. All right. I created, this is an AI image. You'll see this, you see this on my thumbnail. I created this using the AI apps. But there is one that I want to show y'all. Is this one? That's just a picture. I do have one where, okay, this one right here is and that's not me. That's an AI image of me. I took my face, I put it into the app and asked it to do like an AI twin. It created it, and then all I did was added motion to it. Now that's a bad suit. I wish that was my suit. Might ask my daughter to make me one, but I would want double pockets. Focus on you. It ain't got nothing to do with that. But I'm just showing you that you can learn how to create AI images. There was another one that I wanted to show you guys that had voice to it. Okay, this is an AI image. Oh, it's muted. Is not just your logo, it's your reputation. It's how people feel when they see your name. Branding builds trust, and trust builds sales. If this hits home, I've got more for you in the link below. So that is an AI image that I created, and I added a voice to it. She's not exactly a twin, but it's an AI image. That was not even, that was my voice, but that's an AI image. So those are some things that you can do with AI. And with my pajama line and my, the pajama slippers and journal, I'm going to create some little commercials using AI images because I don't want my face to be the brand. Yes, it is my brand, but I don't want my face to be the brand. So I'm going to create AI images, an AI twin to become my spokesperson, if you will. All right, let's get back to business. So down here, of course, you got many businesses to start. So I told y'all earlier that there are several businesses that you can start within this community. So I hope you guys are taking notes. One way that you can earn money from standing on business is what? Reselling the community. You resell it, you set your price, and you resell it for what you want. Right now, it is $2.99. But while we're on this live, I'm going to drop the price for anybody who's interested. I'm going to drop the price. All right. A matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and drop that price now, and I'm only going to leave it open. Um, let's see. I'm only going to leave it open for, what time is it? It is 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to leave this open because I know that some of y'all are catching a replay, and I want to be fair to people who are catching a replay. So I'm going to leave this open until 9 p.m. tonight. I know that that is rare to leave it open that long, but I'm going to leave it open. You know what? I'm not going to leave it open till 9 o'clock. I'm going to leave this open till 7 p.m. I'm going to change the price, and I am going to go into my store, and I'm going to show y'all that let me see how I want to do this. I want to show you guys the price. So it is $2.99. How can I do this? I wanted to show you guys. Oh, I know how I can do it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is how I can do it because I want to show you guys that I'm actually changing the price. Okay, let me clean my phone screen off because it is dirty. All right, so this is my store. This is my store right here. That is standing on business. It is $2.99. This is AI content creators. I'll talk about that later too. But that is a community that is nothing but information on how to create AI. So right now it is $2.99. I'm going to change the price so that I can have it at a special rate until 7 p.m. And I'm going to drop the price down to 125. All right. Oh, I did it wrong. Hold on. I did it wrong, y'all. Give me a second. Edit product. Okay. So the price is $2.99, and I'm gonna drop it down to 125. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you that I have dropped it. So there's the price now, 125. So it'll be at this rate until 7 p.m., 125. And the reason I did that is because I know that you may not be able to afford the 125, and I totally get, I mean, 299, because been there, done that, still there sometimes. Now, here are ways that you can pay for it. All of these you can pay using all of those apps. If you cannot pay outright, you can use any of those pay apps because they are there for you to use. All right, so now that's one way that you can make money, reselling the community. So right now it is 125. So anybody that gets it, guess what? I'll get 125 per person. That could be you. That could be you making your own money. And you can set it as low as $100. And I think it is as high as 500. I think it's high as 500. But my height, I'm only gonna have mine at 299 because I don't feel like any of these communities, I don't feel like you have to have it extremely highly priced because the information is gonna be there, and I just don't feel like you should have to pay an exorbitant amount of money to get information. Should you have to pay for some stuff? Absolutely. Is there a lot of free stuff out there? Absolutely. But when it's already set and done for you, where you don't have to go out there digging for information, piecemealing things together, why not just do it what's already done for you? So it's reselling the community. Write that down. That's one way to make money. And then right beside that, in parentheses, put 100% profit. The next thing I want to show you is these are all courses. This is another stream of income. How is it another stream of income? You will take any one of these. If you want to take more than one, you can then resell this course. So, for example, my page, I just showed you guys my store. If I wanted to take junk hauling, this e course, I would open up the course and it opens up in Canva. I would save a copy of it to my desktop. Then I would paste the link in my store, and then I could resell it for whatever price. So junk hauling. Let's say I want to sell it at a low ticket item. I want to sell it for $10, $15. You're gonna get 100% profit from that. So that's another stream of income. If you then decided yourself, I'm gonna get into junk hauling myself, that is another stream of income because now you're making money by doing the junk hauling yourself. You're making money by reselling the junk hauling course, and you're making money by reselling the community. Three streams of income. Just three. Now think about it. If you have a 9 to 5 and you're doing this, you got four streams of income right there. So this is your backup plan. You have a backup plan. Here are other e-courses that you can sell: inflatable rentals, gaming trucks for parties, all of these nightclub. Who ever thought about opening up a nightclub? You can. This is information on how to open up a nightclub. If you want to become a personal trainer, how to do a paint and sip, how to create a chauffeur company. These are a hookah lounge. A lot of people are into hookah. So you can learn how to open up your own hookah lounge. Again, that's another stream of income. You learning how to do it. You get all your licensing, so you now have a hookah lounge. Not only are you getting sales from people who are coming in, you're selling the hookah, you're probably selling drinks, and you're probably selling food. You probably can rent it out. If you have a hookah lounge, you can rent it out for special parties. Those are all different ways that you can make money from this one thing right here. All right. So those are many streams of income that are in this one community, right? In this one area right here. Then for those of you who may be in the healthcare industry, say you are a CNA, an RN, an LPN, a physician, a doctor, because there are people in this community standing on business who are doctors, who are CNAs, who are LPNs, who are RNs, who are what is it, dentists, DDS, all of these different medical titles. But you can get in here and then you could start your own business on the side as having a medical spa, or you can start an IV hydration clinic, or you can sell scrubs. You can sell the scrub hats, or you can then turn around and sell this course to somebody else so that they can learn how to do it. These are all e-courses that you can resell or e-courses that you can learn from yourself how to make additional income, how to become a CPR and first aid instructor. That's something that we all need to know. We all need to learn how to do this. But this is teaching you how to become an instructor. And then you can get your own team of people to become certified with you. And that is a whole nother business. So I'm telling you, there are so many different ways that we can learn and earn at the same time and not have to be solely dependent. Now, earlier I told y'all about creating digital products. Those e-courses, those are digital products because you're just going to download the PDF because that's all it is. It's a PDF, which is a course, which is just like when you're in school online. 9 times out of 10, you don't have to go buy the books. They're going to send you a PDF copy, or you're going to have to purchase the PDF copy online, but you're going to get the book delivered to your email. That's the same with those courses that I showed you. Now, right here is your private label rights. Private label rights, these are actually products that are already created for you that you can then resell. You can rebrand them and you can resell them. So if you wanted to sell on Etsy, this is a lesson that teaches. I'm going to open one just to show you how they open up. This is the Etsy playbook. It's going to open up in Canva, which I have already told you guys before, and everything you need to know about how to sell products on Etsy. This is a whole section. Now, say you wanted to sell this, you wanted to resell this course, you would save this as a copy, and you could change the pictures that are in here. You could change the font that is in here. You could even change the colors. But you're teaching someone how to sell on Etsy. That's all it is. And then you can learn how to sell your own stuff on Etsy. Again, 120 digital product ideas. And this is where I was telling y'all that the guides and journals come into play. Of course, it's going to open in Canva as usual, making it easier for you to edit. Let me scroll down so that I can show you. These are all different ideas. I should probably enlarge that so y'all can see. Look at it. These are ideas. All of these are ideas of things that you can create and sell digitally. Thank you cards, probably that's for weddings. You can do that for birthday parties. Different things that you can sell for businesses. All of these are ideas of digital products that you can create to sell. Now, let me show you some links there because there is one that has links. And here it is. All right. You must rebrand the cover. You can't use our listing images, which means that you got to what? You have to use your own images. Now, click on the link that actually takes you to the different products. All right. Girl Boss Essentials. And you can see that there's links to here. All of these are links that can teach you how to teach you about drop shipping. You can Hustler Handbook, Viral Off Content, that Girl Planner, Faceless Formula, How to Go Faceless. These are all different ways to make money. Rich off digital products, how to create digital products. Planters, I meant planners, not planters. Let me get my words together, y'all. All right. Okay. Look at this. I got a potential spam calling me now. Defining your passion. These are all ways that you can create. These are just different ideas of how you can create your own planner. All these. Look at this. This is giving you the background. Giving you the background. Oh, it's like, oh, I just closed my app. Oops, I did not mean to close my app. And get back in it. Okay. Because I wanted to show y'all there is actually a link that I want to show you that links to the actual guide, the actual planners and guides. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me. I don't want to keep y'all looking through. That's it. No, that's just a planner. But you can again, you can update and customize this to suit your needs, to suit your style. Look at this. This is what she's showing you how to update fonts so that you can change it to match your your branding color. Now, where is that? I would not be able to find it exactly when I want to show y'all, but I wanted to show you there's a whole page of nothing but links that directs you to the guides and the different. But these are just all ideas of digital products that you can create. That's a side hustle playbook. There's another guide in here teaching you how to start different businesses. I'm mad at myself right now because there is an actual link in here. Oh, that's not it. When I find it, I'm gonna be mad because I'm not even gonna be up here anymore. Watch what I tell you. But there's a link in here that is gonna take you directly to ideas of things that you can sell. Like I said, like a weight loss journal, a fitness journal, how to create a planner, how to create your different guides. So let me go back to vendors list. If you're like me, you want to have an e-commerce brand. This is a list of all vendors that we have that we can use, and they are all vendors that have been tested. All vendors that have been tested. Okay, that's just telling you how to customize it, how to get 50 followers in 90 days, starting a business with $0. That is, listen, that's something I need to look in because I want to get another business going. All right, now let's go back to the classroom. Learning how to do TikTok shop. I know a lot of us shop on TikTok. This is teaching you how to get into TikTok shop, how to become an Amazon influencer. That is, you are creating your own storefront, you're reviewing products. Amazon is paying you commission for reviewing products. How to get brand deals. Like I told y'all, this is a Vaseline intensive care chapstick. If they look at glue on my finger, y'all, I gotta get that glue off from my fingernails. But if they presented an opportunity for me to become a brand ambassador to promote this chapstick, then I would be getting earning money from just showing the chapstick, how to use the chapstick, and talking about the benefits of the chapstick and how it feels. Esty Bestie, that's becoming an esthetician. Arena suites, this is something that is a lot of people are getting into. That's like you get like the booth or the special area in arenas where you can have the reserved seating at the top where you can get and they serving the desserts and the foods and the drinks and all the such. You can buy those arena suites now. You don't tell the people that you're reselling your seats, but you buy the arena suites and you making a profit off of reselling the seats. It's like you are your own salesman. Print on demand. This is where you can like that sweatshirt that this AI avatar is wearing. This teaches you about how to get into drop shipping, how to design the products, how to upload them to Printify, and then you connect them to your store, and then you just promote them and sell them. And then this is where you can buy standing on business merch, sweatshirts and stuff. So what can you do with print on demand? You know how you get those mugs that have different pictures and things on them, or the phone cases, um, tote bags, baseball caps, different things that have like little logos. I mean, let me give you an example. Hold on. Where's my mug? There it is. Okay. This is an example of print on demand. My sister sent these pictures, right? She sent all of these pictures into a company. And what they did was they took the pictures, let me back up off some. They took the pictures and put them on this mug. She didn't have to do anything other than download the pictures. They designed the mug and sold it. So this is an example of print on demand. You can do that on tote bags, t-shirts, hats, clothing, anything. But again, it's something that you don't have to do to sell yourself. The company will sell it for you. They ship it to your customers, and of course, you will pay a small fraction to the to Printify for you know printing your products and shipping them to your customers, but they did all the work. I, I mean, the ease of it. Then you well, these are the banners that we can use for TikTok lives, and then a moneymaker bundle, is a 3 hour mini course teaching digital affiliate and network marketing 101. So that's a whole another package of ways to earn money. So I don't know how I can tell you any easier than this is digital marketing and it's not going anywhere. It is not going anywhere. It is only going to continue to grow even more. Um, so if y'all have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. But I have put the link in my description. The link is in the description, and I'm gonna actually drop the link in the chat. Oh, hey, Nick. Hey, I missed you up here. All right, so let me see. Let me get the link and put it in the chat. That way, it is readily available. And like I said, the price is gonna be um, the 125 until 7 p.m. And all you do is click on the link. And if you need to use one of the pay arrangements, you can. You can use one of those pay arrangements, and I've pinned the message. You can use any of those pay arrangements that are necessary, and you will get your product. It will be delivered to you via email, and then you're in the community. You're in the community, and once you get in, you're in for a lifetime. So any new information that comes up, any new e-courses, any new guides, any new classes, anything like that that's added into the community, you have full access to it because you are here. Once you get in, you're in for life. So I just want to tell y'all, don't continue to rely on one stream of income. Don't continue to rely on one paycheck because it can be taken from you at any given time. I don't think there's anything else for me to say right now. Yesterday we had a sale on our clothes. Everything was free shipping. Slippers were when you buy four or more pairs, 10% off. On top of that, you still get free shipping. And I think that was it. So I'll talk to y'all in the next video. All right, bye.